Introducing Miyamoto-san.
Hurrah! We know that you're fans of Paper Mario, Nintendo 64, and Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. We know that your favorite part about Paper Mario is the paper. Which is why I would like to announce to you all Paper Mario Origami King. Of course!
It's no secret that the first two Paper Mario games have one of the biggest cult followings in video game history. And I speak for all of us when I say that we've been waiting for another true Paper Mario game since the late 2000s. What do I mean when I say a true Paper Mario? I'm referring to a traditional turn-based role-playing game that includes partners and the leveling up system. You see, my love affair with Paper Mario started back in 2003 when me and my cousins first beat the game. While I wasn't old enough to understand the game, she was 8 years my senior and responsible for beating the game. My contribution was none, as I would just mess around in the game until I would get it once again back in 2008 via the Wii's Virtual Console when I was 9 years old. In early 2006, I got Paper Mario Thousand Year Door for the GameCube, a year and a half after it was released, a game which I would beat several times throughout the years. I got Super Paper Mario on release date back in April of 07. I couldn't wait to get it. I was just a kid, but already a fan of the first two games. I was immediately disappointed, as it felt like a load of gimmicky bullshit. Whatever happened to the turn-based combat system? Whatever happened to the exploration? It's not as fun to discover new areas in a game when you can only run left to right. Now I know what you're thinking, but you can still jump into 3D mode. Of course you can, but at the cost of your HP points. How is that supposed to make matters any better? I missed the creative partners and experience game system from the previous two games. I never did beat Super Paper Mario, as I got bored of giving it a chance halfway through the game. Super Paper Mario was a disappointment, but it was heaven sent compared to the next Paper Mario. You see, word around town was that Nintendo was going to release a turn-based Paper Mario for the 3DS. And I had a 3DS since launch day. I was so hyped for the game until I saw footage of it prior to its release. I tried keeping my hopes up as I asked my mom to pre-order the game for me. But deep down inside I knew that there was no hope whatsoever, because when I used to watch footage of the game, I noticed that the partners were completely missing. I ended up getting the game at launch via pre-order, as you can expect. I only played it 3 times in my life, and I still have my copy with the Paper Mario poster that came with the pre-order. I mean, what's the point of playing a Paper Mario game if you don't gain any experience from defeating your enemies? At this point, I had played SpongeBob games where you can level up and upgrade your character, and SmackDown vs. Raw games where you can level up your wrestler in the campaign mode, but Nintendo couldn't get it right. One crappy sequel later, we got Paper Mario Color Splash for the Wii U. If you're gonna make a clone of a previous Paper Mario game, why not one of the first two? Color Splash was more Sticker Star garbage. The Switch had a chance to switch things around, with not one but 2 Paper Mario releases. The first being Origami King, which is another lame gimmick which I couldn't understand why anyone would be impressed by. And the second being an HD remake of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. It might surprise you all to know that the release that ticked me off the most wasn't Origami King. It was actually the Thousand Year Door HD port. Why not just make an actual sequel to the game? And after 20 long years of Nintendo hearing about how we want a traditional Paper Mario game, it seems that Nintendo was never going to give us what we've longed for.